We are in Cannes at MIPIM 2022, and we are joined on the set of BITV by Mr. Marc Reijnen, Head of Investment and Asset Management Europe at M&G Real Estate. Mr. Reijnen,
good afternoon.
Thank you for agreeing to be our guest on BITV. It's a pleasure to have you with us.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.
In Business Immo last year, M&G Real Estate presented continental Europe as an important growth area. As we hopefully now get out of the pandemic, is your appetite still as strong?
Yeah, I would say there's not much change. We managed through the pandemic really well. It was business as usual, although a bit more complicated because of that. But if you look at the growth figures of M&G in continental Europe during that period, we had steady growth compared to the years before, and even a bit better than that. So we have steady growth, and actually we think that that will continue also coming out of the pandemic. And even despite the sort of recent fuzziness in the background, the turbulence in the background, which of course is something which is there, but we believe that nevertheless in real estate we will continue to perform well.
Okay, and sector-wise, what do you see maybe as the most interesting, most attractive opportunities for M&G Real Estate to target going forward?
We are mostly investing for a large open-ended fund, which is a balanced fund. And that fund invests in, let's say, all the main sectors, so retail, office, residential and logistics. But being a balanced fund, there's clearly for us a need to bring up residential and logistics in that fund from a balanced perspective. But also the interest for us to invest more in residential, for instance, is, like many other investors, is there. And we will continue to do that. Residential is a sector where within the subsectors, senior housing, student housing, and let's say the normal residential sector, we really want to invest more and more. There's for us quite a bit to do. And we want to be at the forefront of, let's say, new housing. So we did some investments also in France, for instance, in Clichy, building new apartment blocks which are fit for the future. For the families who live there, but also in terms of ESG requirements.
You mentioned your residential acquisition in Clichy. M&G Real Estate has been very active around on the French market or in the recent months on the residential and retail front.
Yes.
How do you maybe assess the French real estate market compared to its European counterparts?
Well, I would say it's been for us a very good market to invest in. It was very active. Also, if you look across Europe in terms of where the value is, France has definitely been of interest. But that should not take away too much from the other countries we're also investing in. So we've been investing in Spain and Italy. Maybe slightly less in Germany, but then again in the Nordics. So there is, I think, if we choose wisely and we are disciplined in the deals we want to go for, there's always something to be found. And definitely in France, there's a very vivid, lively investment market. So we're really pleased to continue to invest in this sector, in this country.
Great. Thank you very much, Marc Reijnen. It was a pleasure to have you with us. Thank you all for joining us, and see you soon in Cannes at MIPIM 2022 on BITV.